The restaurant was packed. Glasses clinked, soft music played, laughter filled the air, and moving quickly between the tables was a young waiter. His uniform was neat, but slightly worn. Sweat lined his forehead. His hands trembled just a little as he balanced a tray of drinks. "Table 6, someone called. "I'm coming," he replied, trying to stay composed. He hurried over, but just as he reached the table, a man's voice cut through the room. Finally, the waiter paused. The man leaned back in his chair, clearly irritated. "What took you so long?" "I'm sorry, sir," the waiter said softly. "It's a bit busy tonight," the man scoffed. "Busy?" He looked around dramatically. "Or are you just slow?" A few people at the table chuckled. The waiter forced a small smile. "I'll do better, sir." But the man wasn't done. As the waiter carefully placed the drinks, his hand slipped slightly, one glass tilted, and a drop spilled onto the table. "That was it." "Oh wow," the man said loudly. "Unbelievable." Now more people were watching. "You can't even serve water properly." Laughter broke out at the table. The waiter froze. I'm really sorry." "Sorry doesn't fix incompetence," the man snapped. The room grew quieter now. Some guests looked uncomfortable. Others just watched. The waiter grabbed a napkin, quickly wiping the spill. His hands were shaking. "I'll clean it up right away, sir." The man leaned forward. "Maybe this job is too big for you." Silence. The words hit harder than the laughter. The waiter lowered his head. For a moment, it looked like he might say something, but he didn't. He just nodded. "Yes, sir," and turned to walk away. Humiliated? Then the restaurant doors opened. A well-dressed man stepped in. Sharp suit, calm presence, authority in every step. The manager rushed toward him immediately. "Sir, we didn't know you were coming tonight." But the man didn't respond. His eyes were scanning the room. Then he saw him, the waiter, standing near the counter, quietly collecting himself. The man's expression changed instantly. Without a word, he walked straight toward him. Guests began to notice. Whispers spread. "Is that the owner? Why is he going there?" The rude customer smirked. "Good," he muttered. "Maybe now he'll get fired." The waiter turned and froze. "Sir, Before he could finish, the owner stepped forward and pulled him into a tight embrace. The entire restaurant went silent. No music, no movement, just shock. The waiter stood there stunned. The owner held him firmly, then pulled back, placing his hands on his shoulders. His voice was calm, but powerful. "This young man," he paused, "is my son." A wave of gasps filled the room. The rude customer's smile vanished instantly. "What?" The owner looked around the restaurant. "I asked him to work here, without telling anyone who he is, to learn what it means to serve, to understand humility, to grow." He turned slowly and locked eyes with the man who had insulted him. And tonight, his voice sharpened slightly. "You showed him exactly why that lesson matters." The room went dead silent. The rude customer swallowed hard. I didn't know." The owner raised his hand gently. "That's the point." Silence. The waiter looked at the man who had humiliated him. Everyone watched, waiting for anger, for revenge, but instead, the waiter took a slow breath. His voice was calm, soft. "I forgive you, sir." The words hit deeper than any insult. The man's eyes dropped, ashamed. The owner looked at his son and smiled. Then he turned to the room. "Never look down on anyone. You don't know who they are." He paused, "or who they are becoming." The restaurant stood still. Some people wiped tears. Others looked at the waiter with new respect. And in that moment, the one who was humiliated was the one who walked in grace. Drop a heart if you believe humility reveals greatness.